What's going on, guys? Gomes here back again on another MLB The Show 19 Diamond Dynasty video. And today, of course, you guys know the third inning program release, giving us not one, not two, but three brand new 99 overall signature boss reward cards. Tomorrow, I will be releasing a video of who I think that you guys should pick the best choices for you. Not only for, of course, the main choice, what everybody cares about, but also for the 100 choice and the 200 choice. So that video will be coming out tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you guys will be alerted for that video. But of course, today we will be going over how you guys can complete the third inning program the fastest and the most efficient way possible. Of course, this video pertains to people that have already watched my previous ones for the first and second inning, and new people who have not yet been exposed to this. So hopefully it will be something for everybody and you will learn something out of this. So of course, the third inning program is going to work pretty much just like the first and second inning program, and there is this voucher once again that gives you 75 program stars. And this voucher, of course, contains all the second inning bosses, being Madison Bumgarner, Miguel Cabrera, and Vladimir Guerrero. So as you guys can see right here, the third inning, I don't know if I would still necessarily recommend this. Of course, I made the video about a week ago telling you guys to do this, but for a couple of reasons. Now, because everybody's scrambling to get the voucher, it is more expensive, and then also because the Stubs sale that is going on, cards are going for about 45k buy now. If you put in a buy order, you're gonna get them for about 40k. So considering if you already have one, it's only going to be about 80,000. Here's what I'm going to say. I recommend it if you are confident you can get this done this weekend. If you do not think you're going to get it done that fast, I would recommend just hold on, and don't really do it, because unless you have a specific purpose for all of these cards, you're gonna run into an issue, because you're gonna collect them and it's going to cost you quite a few stubs. And as we saw beforehand, I remember specifically because the second inning program dropped just before I took my vacation to Florida, like Bumgarner, he was going for 175k when he first got released, and give it a week and he's down to like 80k, even lower than that. So I do recommend the voucher if you can get this done ASAP. Otherwise, I probably would say you could probably hold off, because if you're going to wait a little bit longer, you're not going to make that much profit. The voucher, in my opinion, should be seen as an investment. So if you want to spend the 80k and then, grind this out really fast, because these cards might go for 200k, like that Ricky Henderson, I can see that card for going for 200,000 when he first gets released on the market. So it's all up to you if you guys are going to be able to grind that. I would recommend it. But now getting into everything about it, of course, you still have your daily missions. As always, make sure to knock these out. Even these multiplayer ones, I recommend if you usually don't steal bases and you don't want to lose if you don't want to lose ranked seasons rating, just hop into events, hop into a battle royale. I believe we still do have an event currently going on. It's the Posada event going until the 20th. So we will be getting a new one, I believe, on Monday. So make sure, go into events, free entries. You guys don't have to worry if you lose, no big deal. But make sure to get these done. They are valuable for getting those program stars. And once again, once you complete them, or if you don't want to do one, for example, say if you don't want to do stolen bases, now it's home run. So you can always make sure to utilize to get new mission, but always make sure that you do complete it by the time that clock expires in the top right, or the top left rather, because that's when the new ones will come on. Win 10 games in ranked seasons, BR or events. Once again, BR or events is going to be your friend, not ranked, because that's 9 innings. The other two are 3. And obviously you're going to want to do events because that is free entry. Battle Royale is 1500 every time. Unless you're going to play Battle Royale already, then I can see you guys doing that. The third inning conquest challenge right here, it is in a nice third. It's in a nice third design right here. As always, there are hidden packs brought along it, and then there are other packs, stubs, and XP loot along the way. As always, for conquest, I recommend only play the games that you have to, those being the stronghold games. Always take advantage of the steel fan face. For example, I will just simulate this quick. Yeah, so once you guys see, and we actually got a hidden reward right there. So I believe okay, I'm just gonna skip this. I can restart this anyway, but you guys get the point. Once you get to steel fans, make sure, I would recommend to do at least like 3 to 4 if you really want to be it worth your while. I know it could be a little bit more difficult. Do what difficulty you are comfortable on. Of course, it does not matter what turn that you complete it, as long as you complete it eventually. So make sure to do the conquest. That gets you another 30 program stars. And then we are going to go into the moment section where it can be difficult sometimes. I know in specific there was one moment in the second inning that I could not complete. Of course, as always, I will leave my moment help video up in the top right hand corner. Really suggest that for all of the multi-game missions. Of course, that is referring to the dashboard method. So this one right here, getting 4 hits and 3 ribbies with signature series Roberto Alomar. If you guys are having trouble with that, top right hand corner, that should help you out quite a bit. Otherwise, I would just recommend always stay focused, wait for your pitch, do not just swing at nonsense, and you know, you're gonna get it done. They really don't seem too hard. So yeah, that is really what I would recommend as far as that goes. Going back into the program once again, I believe that's all we really have for moments. The voucher, once again, you guys heard what I said about that. So events is really what you are going to want to do. And then one more other thing that I would suggest. So once again, I said how these cards were going to be really expensive. I want to talk a little bit more on how you guys can really maximize the stubs that you are going to make off of this. So actually, before I get into that, I just remembered, my bad, mulligan. If you guys have ran out of ways to possibly get program stars, if you guys have done everything in that, if you guys already have done your daily missions, do play versus computer games. Trust me. A little while ago, I made a video talking about the best way to level up in XP, and this is also a really good way to get XP as well. It's just grinding play versus computer games, and you can actually coincide that with the team affinities, which I know some people might say, you know, really what's the point of team affinities? Do the Pirates or something. You can get a pretty solid Felipe Rivera right there, or Felipe Vasquez now. The Brewers, they have Raleigh Fingers. Get some like the relievers that still would be having some use. Even if you go to the Giants, you have like a 92 Juan Marichal. I know the Tigers have a 91 Hal Neuheiser. So do some of those. I know some of them might not be worth your interest or worth your time anymore because you know, you have better players than them, but this is just something that you can do extra, and it's going to get you more stubs and XP and all loot like that. Some good stuff right there. So make sure play versus computer games. I would recommend playing them on home because it does not matter if you win or lose. You still should get the same amount of XP and program stars, and you get 2 to 3 for completing every 9-inning play versus computer game, even on rookie difficulty versus the Orioles and Marlins, which obviously we want to play one of the worst teams, and those are pretty much the 2 worst teams. I think we could all come to a general consensus on that. And yeah, it's pretty plain and simple. They take about 25 minutes or so, and you get 2 to 3 program stars. So I know a lot of my buddies, that's just what they did. They ran out of all of these things on the left over there. They did all the moments, they got their 10 wins online, they did their conquest, the voucher, and their daily missions, and then they did play versus computer games. So that is a really good way to do it, and that coincides with how you guys should complete this very fast and be able to make tons of stubs. So if you are going to really want to make the most stubs possible, plain and simple, you are going to have to buy the voucher. That is just how it is. You can still make a good amount of stubs. Let's say if you complete this on Tuesday or so, you can still make a nice like 80K off of it if you sell them right away, buy them back later for about 40. You can make a nice 40K profit. That's cool. But if you do buy the voucher, let's say you spent the 80K right now, if you complete this pretty fast, really fast actually, all these cards, they are going to be more expensive than Bumgarner, all the other bosses that we've seen so far, because they're better. These are the only 99s, and they are better than everyone that we've seen so far. This Ricky Henderson is going to be insane. He's going to be used by literally everybody. This Roberto Alomar, once again, a lot of people are going to want him, and so on with the Justin Verlander. People are going to want to do the vouchers. People are wanting to collect all of them, so they are going to maintain a little bit more price than the other ones had. So I would recommend get the voucher if you want to maximize your stuff possibility, and then just once you get the card, hopefully you can still snipe somebody with a 280 buy now, because this is an insane sell. If you could possibly sell this card for 280, you would have to be like one of the first people if this person does not retract their order, but you can still make a cool 200K. So I really recommend get on that as soon as possible. And yeah, that's really the best way to maximize your stubs off the 3rd inning program and how to complete it the fastest. If you guys have any more tips or questions down below in the comment section, I would gladly go ahead and help you. I'm very excited for this. I'm going to be grinding it tonight. Hopefully can complete it. I'm not exactly sure when, because I don't know if I'm going to do the voucher, because I'm in a different situation personally personally. And some people might say, why are you making this video if you have not completed it? It's because I'm a content creator. The reason I'm not getting the voucher probably, as you guys see, I have 140k. I'm going to use those stubs once these cards come out to buy them with the quickness and get gameplay for you guys. So I'm in a different seat because I, of course, am going to do gameplay videos and create content off of this. So I understand it's a little bit different, but the discrepancy right there is there, of course. But once again, if you guys have any more questions, comments, concerns, let me know down below in the comment section. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like down below. The best way to show your support. And I hope you guys have a great day. And there, guys, Stubs out. Yeah.
Love is love, and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure, and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone. You know I'm in my zone. I took a bite of the glory.